Looking to build back strong and better in the new year, two powerful storms hit the Inglewood community back to back in 2024.
And now they look to put the damage and deconstruction behind them and restore their community. Wing News reporter Maddie Herron returned back to Inglewood to talk to those people about what recovery looks like in 2025.
Hurricanes Helene and Milton left Inglewood's Indian Mound Park in shambles. Miles of collapsed homes and uprooted lives.
It is really sad walking around the neighborhood, seeing the pictures of everybody's belongings are just everywhere.
I met Grace Pentecost the day after Milton ripped through her community. Now, 2 months later, both have a refreshed look.
It's been a whirlwind. We've been taking everything day by day, but somehow 2 months have passed.
She tells me it was not easy seeing the street she grew up on littered with debris.
It looked like a bomb went off, honestly. You wouldn't really recognize it. I feel like one of the really low points was right after the hurricane, seeing the piles of garbage and debris just piling up on our streets.
Now cleaned up, for many neighbors, it's a waiting game for insurance and permits to pick up on progress.
We'll be all right, but it's just an issue of getting it done.
As frustrating as that wait can be, Pentecost tells me you can't rush recovery.
It's really hard to submit these claims because it is very triggering and traumatizing to go back through those pictures once you just lived through that. It's like opening a wound and pouring alcohol on it.
A wound that may never fully heal.
So a lot of us are still going through this. We still have to go to our normal 9 to 5s, and then we spend the rest of the time taking care of the things that were flooded, getting that out of the houses so we can dry them and get to a point where maybe we can think about rebuilding.
But not everyone in their small community has the option to rebuild. At first glance, many houses have simply been reduced to rubble. But Pentecost showed me the foundation of her community is far from cracked.
We're not alone. We're not going through this alone. We have people going through the same things, and we do have support behind us to get through it.
And just like we did 2 months before, Pentecost took me for a walk around her neighborhood.
But look, my pile's gone.
Not even a block down the road, and that community support showed its face in Sandy and Frank Allward.
Life's good.
Good.
Very good.
Good.
And especially when people like you stop to say hi.
Aww.
It just makes it better.
Despite all the devastation they have been through, there wasn't a neighbor in this group that didn't have a smiling face. Pentecost said that positive attitude is a sign for the future.
The new year holds a lot for us. Hopefully we get a sense of normalcy back in our lives and we can get out of this fight or flight and survival mode and just enjoy life in the beautiful place we live in with all of the amazing people we love.
A love that might not stop a hurricane, but will unite a community to push forward through the aftermath and the challenges still to come. Maddie Herron, Wink News.
So great to see how resilient that community is and just coming together after those storms.
I mean, she said it herself, constantly coming together, always supporting each other and, having each other's back, because that's all you kind of can do when this stuff happens.
Yeah.